What is up, guys? You got NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for January 11th. We've actually got a few classes that see some pretty significant updates. We've got new events and things like that going on, so let's jump in and take a look. First up with the events this week. So we have the first one is the Nine-Tailed Fox is finally here. It's not, though, if you're thinking the Megu, the pet is what we're talking about. Those fox orbs that are going out, you're also going to be receiving them at 90 minutes in addition to 30 and 60 as per previous along with that. And then you can grow your fox cub into the mystical nine-tailed fox. You exchange that out. You can get a fox mask if you want to see what it looks like. It's on this page right here. So there's that. So you get a Megu scroll along with that fox mask, which is one per family, and then you can do a normal exchange where it'll RNG roll you anything from bundle of hearts all the way up to 300 cron stones or 100 Kaffir stones if you want to go that route. And then there's also some once per family exchanges where you can get like a 44 stack, 77 stack, some inventory slots, RNG boxes, that sort of thing. If you want to. If you need to revert the fox cub, you can back into orbs and the prior one. I'm not sure what the benefit for that is, but there's probably something to it. So yeah, there's that. We've got double drop rate on bosses. So if you're trying to pick up that Garmoth's Heart like most people are, a little better shot at it, along with the Old Moon boss seals that we typically see along with that event. So those are back in action. The Lara's buff were extended for another week. So those Glittering Pouch of Fortune can be swapped out once per day to pick up your choice of buffs. If you want to get a little more drop rate, life scaling XP, whatever it is you're looking for, you can still do that. However, just keep in mind, you'll see a little bit lower down. We have a 50% drop rate going for the next week as well. So if you're calculating out your drop rate, make sure you take that into consideration. We've got Radiant Shikatu seals coming out for login rewards, along with some 50 stack Shikatu boxes. Kind of know the drill on how login rewards go. There's the 50% item drop rate that we see. And then we have a new adventure, Black Desert Tour project. You're essentially going to get free stuff for completing the Medea questline if you're a new player. So do that, and you'll just get like some storage maids, fairies, extra pets and whatnot, magical shards, just a bunch of stuff you're going to get for free for doing something you'll end up needing to do long term anyways. And we have a Twilight Prowler stalk their way onto the Style album. So this is setting up specific setups for you're going to be the new outfit that you'll see, the Stalker outfit, when we get to the Pearl Shop page, and you can win some stuff by posting that. And that is all for the new events this week. Moving into content updates, class changes, we've got, I believe, 4 of some issue fixes, and then 4 of these are seeing some changes, and maybe the largest one being Ranger here. So let's check out the dev note on what's going on with this. It got quite enough of a revamp to where they actually reset all Ranger skills in general, so you'll need to redo those. With this update, not only have we improved Ranger skill combos, but we've also enabled her to now take a more proactive approach to counterattacking while evading enemy attacks in combat. While still weak defensively, we made it so that Ranger can utilize the windows of invincibility granted from her skills while waiting for an opening. While we removed the ability to attack instantly on collision with Flow Rushing Wind, we added the invincibility effect while moving with the skill, thus enabling the Ranger to quickly approach the enemy, ignore their attacks, and deliver a counterattack of their own. Also, Spirit's Haven was integrated into Flow Rooting, changing it from a stationary skill to now grant invincibility when performed and removed the collision detection during the skill. We hope to see the Spirit's Haven become a more important skill to help the Ranger secure more advantageous terrain. Guardian Wind was changed so that it can be used as a normal skill instead of having to be comboed after a specific skill. The down attack debuff has been removed, but its overall damage dealt is increased. Though Guardian Wind does not grant any defensive effects, it's a skill that can inflict powerful ranged damage from a distance, so we hope the skill will be useful to keep enemies at bay. Finally, the Vine Knot skill has been improved to be more easily comboed with other skills. Currently, the most popular combo involves using this skill with Backward Waltz of Wind, but after this update, you'll now be able to combo Vine Knot with other skills such as Nature's Tremble and Windblade, thus creating more diverse choices. So they got some pretty significant changes. They're not the only one, but it may be the most major. Next up, we have Kuno. So let's check that one out. We made changes to the Awakened Kuno flow skill since they felt a bit underwhelming during PvP. We moved the defensive effects of Saw Spree of Sown into Flow Indignation, and now you can combo with flow skills consecutively to inflict damage while maintaining the defensive effects. Also, now that Flow Wrath applies the down smash debuff, you can string combos by using Lethal Spin Spree, Flow Wrath, and Flow Indignation to apply smash attack while being protected with super armor. We've also made changes to the buffs and debuffs granted by certain skills, so you don't feel forced to use them just to maintain those effects. In addition to that, we've also increased the overall damage of awakening skills in PvP, so you don't feel limited to using only Lethal Spin Spree to deal greater damage in your combos. Sounds pretty sweet. Ninja, not massive changes, but a couple of, a skill that was added to the kit. So one, they removed blocking motion when pressing Q with your Sura Katana, and then added the shadow/skill, which is going to be W and Q to activate. So this new skill is a super armor float that does apply in PvP as well. It's got pretty decent damage, a 25% accuracy modifier, which is nothing to scoff at for sure. And then a little issue fix on corrupt sword dance. Issue fixes with Witch and Wizard here, and then we have Guardian updates as well. To retain her trait of dealing powerful single blows, we've adjusted the Awakening Garden's overall damage for PvP. Specifically, the charging skills such as Dragon's Maw and Flow Howling Light were improved to deal damage appropriate to the amount of time required to cast said skills. Also, since you fight without a shield in Awakening, we've improved Dragon's Calling to recover even more HP as you aggressively wield your Jordan in battle. And lastly, for updates, we have Hash. We sought to bolster the Awakened Hash's capabilities in dealing with multiple opponents instead of one. First, we changed Sin Splitter by adding a defensive effect, but it now no longer applies a debuff in PvP, thereby allowing for the usage of other core skills. Collapse was the most used skill after Constriction in core Sin Splitter, and so we added an attack speed buff to the skill, which now lets your Hash deal damage faster with combos that start with Collapse. We also heard from many adventurers that they couldn't fully utilize Dune Slash's knockdown debuff for the entirety of its duration due to Flow Dune Strike's down smash debuff interrupting the flow of the entire combo, so we decided to remove the down smash debuff from being applied by Flow Dune Strike. Lastly, for Silent Breach, we changed it so that the defensive effects now only apply while moving with the skill and made the skill activate faster, thus changing it into a skill useful to apply surprise debuffs upon unsuspecting foes. Draconi, a couple of just issue fixes there, no major changes. And moving out of class changes into other content updates, we have Season Ataraxia for Yola Nakia is now in existence, so no surprise there because we typically have seasons for the dungeons. There's exclusive season challenges that you can complete to get rift chests along with that. Item update, there's a new recipe which is manufactured to craft the Old Mood Sensor. If you are looking to do that, you can now. And we have a change with Fragments of Honor and Courage. It's changed so using Simple Alchemy on Bond Glorious Crystal of Honor special attack evasion will let you obtain 2 Fragment of Honor rather. And then added the Fragment of Courage, which can be used to craft Jin Glorious Crystal of Courage, ignore knockback, knockdown, grapple, or stun resistance, depending on which one you want to go with. You can use Simple Alchemy with those items to obtain the Fragment of Courage so that you'll actually be able to craft those. And then the details for those were also added, so on and so forth. The Sturdy Forest Tread Exchange and Box were added. There's a means of obtaining the Sturdy Forest Tread through exchange, and if you form a 5-man party with the Mancham's Narkstones, we've also added a low chance of Sturdy Forest Tread box dropping from there as well. Improved so you can now exchange Peridot Petals for a Sturdy Forest Tread. Also improved the 5-man Mancham Narkstone fight, so when you defeat the Brishka, you'll now have a chance to obtain that box, as it said directly above. So there you go. Monster updates. This one is massive. If you've grinded the MP pot already, or maybe you're working on a second one, you can definitely relate to this, but pretty large change here to obtaining Voltara's Clairvoyance. That is the spot where you would typically have to life skill up some birds as you kill them. So they've got a note on here that will explain. Let's go ahead and read that real quick. As one of the necessary ingredients to create Odor's Spirit Essence, the Voltara's Clairvoyance has been known for being much more difficult to obtain than the other ingredients. True. Unlike the other ingredients that can be looted from defeated monsters, this ingredient involves an extra step with the tanning life skill. Not only does it require adventurers to dabble in both PvE and life skill content, but also needed to have a bunch of gathering mastery and gear to improve their odds of obtaining the item. Therefore, to address these cumbersome steps in obtaining the Clairvoyance, and in the hopes of encouraging many more adventurers to rise to the challenge, we decided to lower the difficulty of obtaining it and to levels more similar to the other ingredients for Odor's Spirit Essence. First off, we've now made it so that you have a low chance of looting the Clairvoyance and memory from defeated monsters, so keep in mind that that's also the pity pieces as well. We've also lowered the HP of Farina, and while also making their gathering loot drops unaffected by life skill mastery, we've adjusted the loot drop chance to be close to the previous rate when having up to 2,000 life skill mastered. Second, regarding how long the weekly quest for this, as far as defeating 3,000 monsters, been reduced to 500. And note that the Voltara's Clairvoyance and memory obtained from hunting during events will still be affected by your hunting mastery. So treasure events, this won't apply, but outside of that, this is a huge buff to that. Definitely going to be worth just killing and then life skilling, and I mean, this is going to be more than double the chance for actually getting that item. So that's extremely significant for people working on that, or like I said, in some cases, people working on a second one. Another massive update, in my opinion, I've used this several times this morning already, it's changed so you can now open box items while mounted. So if you're on your horse and you want to open whatever box you just got out of your Black Spirit safe, you absolutely can. So I'm all for that. Sign me up any day. All right, moving over to the Pearl Shop for this week. We do have a brand new outfit. I was just mentioning the events, the Twilight Prowler. We've got some lore along with it if you want to read that. It's there. Outfit itself looks pretty fucking dope, if I do say so myself. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is this Kung Lao style looking hat thing here. But you can always turn that off if you're not for it. And if you do like it, hey, you've got it. The outfit itself looks pretty dope. Available on Musa in male and Wusa if you would like female. So Musa, Wusa, Mewa, Kuno, and that's all for now. Which makes sense because of the theme on it. That Prowler Stalker type thing for those classes makes sense. Weekly outfit that is on sale this week is the Ninja Sakuragi premium set, 2720 pearls per usual. Got a couple of pearl box promos here. The 10,000 pearl box will get you an extra bonus of 3 mystical cronstone bundles, a 20% discount coupon, and enhancement help kit 2. And then if you want the big boy 20,000 pearl deal, that one's also going to get you 5 mystical cronstone bundles, 2 20% discount coupons, and an enhancement help kit level 3. We've got the Adventures all-in-one pack for 180 days. It is 14,400 pearls. You'll get a 180-day value pack, and then you choose either the 180-day Blessing or Secret Book of Old Moon. As a bonus, 30 item drop scrolls, 10 300% scrolls, and 10 magical elixirs. Then you've got individually the value pack for 180 days is 7,200 pearls. So you get that for 180 days, then 20 item drop scrolls, 5 300% scrolls, 5 magical elixirs. The Blessing of Kamasil by itself is 9,000 pearls. Of course, Kamasil for 180 days. 20 item drop scrolls, 5 300%, and 5 magical elixirs. And as you can imagine, the Book of Old Moon exactly the same with the other buff option. Hexa Premium Outfit Pack is available, so you can, for 13,260 pearls, you can get 6 premium outfits and a bonus of 600 Cronstones, 10 Valk's Cry, and 5 item collection increased scrolls. So it's virtually 7 outfits. It's like 22 crons short of a 7th outfit, essentially there. New Year Golden Bell Pack is 720 pearls. You'll get that Golden Bell along with 100 Cronstones, 5 Blessed Message scrolls, 3 Magical Elixir, 10 item drop scrolls, and 5 300% scrolls. We've got the Fantastic Young Dragon coming back around at 1,650 pearls. You'll get that pet, and then you'll choose your type of either the Magic Crystals, Master Enhancer, or Dream Horse training boxes, and then 10 feed to go with it. We've got Fluffy and Choppy kicking it. That box is going to have Fluffy and Choppy, both 50% off that way. We've got some RNG boxes. The Wishful Pouch of Fortune is also another one, too. It's 990 pearls for that one, and you'll get 2 of them at that setup. That's going to be 1 purchase per family. On that one, Premium Horse Appearance Change coupon is available at doubled, so 900 pearls, you get 2 of those bad boys. Same with the Inventory plus 4, as well as Item Brand Spellstones and Black Spirit Essence, all doubled up. We've got the new Blacksmith Secret Books available. If you want to pick those up, I believe the 2,000 pearl one, it doesn't specify here, but I believe that goes up to the 500 stack, as they alluded to last week when making changes to these Blacksmith books. The other RNG box we've got here is the Rabbit Pouch of Fortune. It is 400 pearls for a one-time purchase only, and then 800 pearls regular priced on that one. You can pick up a pack of 5 of them for 3,200 if you want to. That's not actually a massive deal or anything. It's like +1 for free. It's weird that they usually say like 4 + 1, and they just said X5, whatever, with a discount, but whatever, mixing it up. RNG boxes, I wouldn't buy them anyways. So there you have it for this week's patch notes and Pearl Shops. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. Jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.